Hi everyone, it's Dave here from Bandit Badgers, and this What's in the Box episode is about, we have some more BARDSUNG. So this is BARDSUNG The Lost Levels. Now I'm not sure if this is exactly the first expansion or one of the first expansions, but that's because we got the Lost Levels and we got Fables. That was part of my Kickstarter bundle. So I got the all-in Kickstarter BARDSUNG bundle from our friends over at Steamforged. And it's finally arrived. I've been playing this all weekend. I'm just learning the core rulebook at the moment, the core box set. But this is one of the expansions. Now, if you're familiar with Epic Encounters, which is also made by Steamforged, check out our other videos, our other playlists. It's very, very similar to that, okay? But more. It has an extra levels of more, just more. But anyway, it's a lovely box. It's not as big as the core box, which is thankful because that is big. It's not Gloomhaven big, but it is big. Now you can see the artwork there, just going over the side. Beautiful artwork as always, as we come to expect now. I don't think they will ever do shoddy artwork, ever. But this is a lovely box. Now, the Lost Levels is, as I said, it's an expansion, it's a slight expansion to the story. So this is to be played once the core box set has been completed. Now, as always, they have kind of an idea of what's included in the box on the back. So let's just let's see if I can zoom in here for you and have a proper look. Here we go. So, BARDSUNG, The Lost Levels, your song continues. The ancient forge unwinds deep beneath the earth, a forsaken place, avoided for generations, and yet rumoured to have once sheltered gods in the time of the great frost. Whose hands forged the forge, none can say. Time is the great concealer, holding its secrets closer with each grain of sand that falls through the hourglass. The only accepted truth is that evil lurks within the tunnels, tainting those who venture within. Undeterred, a band of hobgoblins has made camp in its abandoned halls. Now, your heroes march forth to drive them away, shining light into the haunted depths to dispel the murky shadows. 'Tis true that the foes lurking in the tunnels of the forge are far beyond your most dreaded imagination. They alone make a worthy challenge for any hero aspiring to become BARDSUNG. And yet, as is the nature of the underground, one may always go deeper. One may even stumble across levels lost to time and memory, where bizarre mechanical beasts roam, their inexorable clanking echoing through halls that were otherwise uninhabited. Until now. Prepare yourselves for the true story of the ancient forge and the fate of its architects. And let's look at that artwork. That is amazing. So these are called Mechanica. And let's just have a quick look at the bottom there. So the base game is required. That's because it's going to throw in some monsters from the base game. Average length time 60 to 90 minutes. Age 14 plus. That's just the guide. My boy is 7 and he has picked this up really, really quicker than me. Really, really quickly. 1 to 4 players, but I think he can go to 5. Okay, go for it. Now let's have some. We got the minis here. Let's have a look at what else is in the box. Let's try and get that there. You can have a look while I'm reading. Created for use with the BARDSUNG core box, the Lost Levels expansion adds new and exciting adventures to your campaigns. After braving the challenge of the upper levels and defeating its great evil, descend deeper into new locations where new enemies and challenges await. In the Lost Levels, your heroes will come up against the Mechanica, otherworldly creatures awoken from slumber. These mechanical-bodied enemies prowl the depths, searching for intruders and introducing challenging new combat puzzles for you to puzzle out. Then we got here new adventures, locations, challenges and enemies, 21 highly detailed plastic miniatures inside and over 100 cards. Now here, let's have a quick look. This is the large mini. You get a colossal. Just look at that. Looks absolutely formidable. That is the one we see here. I'm gonna have great fun trying to paint that. That is just looks amazing. What else have we got? 2 Guardians. That looks incredible. A Cogseer. Now, just imagine if you're a fan of playing things like Dungeons and Dragons and Pathfinder. If you play these with tabletop miniatures with maps, you could use. I mean, look at him, Lightblade. He just looks incredible. You have that as like a Warforged kind of thing, or if you're playing steampunk, these would be excellent. We also have 3 assassins and 6 blasters. Let's see what else we got. Now then, okay, so let's have a look inside the box. I'll zoom out again so we can see. Here we go. So it's very similar to Epic Encounters, apart from it's more square. And then on the inside, if we flush the top over, there we go. That's the normal size as we would see on anything, nothing extra in space. But if you're a fan of Epic Encounters, they have this kind of modelling where you have the book and then you have this extra kind of moulding of plastic around it. Well, I do like that. So here's all your minis are kept nicely inside. It's my reflection, and you get some extra bits and pieces down here. Okay, you got your cards. There's your equipment cards, some upgrades. You got extra mini here. That's the Overseer, and then you got all the minis. So let's have a quick look at the book first. So this is Adventure Book. This is it's an expansion. It's about 40 pages. Okay. Now, this is also just looking incredible. So you got the standard kind of intro. Let's take the box out of the way. That would be easier for me to manage. There we go. There's the book. How's that working? There we go. Let's try and zoom in just a little bit. So we've got all the credits. We've got an introduction, what the Lost Levels is about. Here's a list of your contents. Here's a list of the enemies included, which is also on the back of the box. Here you get a breakdown of all the various cards that you get, including Dungeon Room tiles. Continuing the campaign. So this is literally a proper expansion. Oh, new hero abilities, additional cards, new enemies, mortal wounds. So it adds a little bit of extra game mechanic as well, which I quite like. I do like to, it's not just here's some more levels. It adds a little bit of more mechanic to play with, to expand your characters so they feel more powerful. Introduction 1, Introduction 2. I guess that depends on how you completed it. Yes. If your heroes completed chapters 27, 20, or 29, read Introduction 1. If heroes completed chapter 31. So it depends on how they ended the game. How you ended the first game depends on how you start the expansion. Now look at this. This is, when I first saw this, I was blown away by this. This does mean, and I'm just going to get the other box. So this is the core box adventure book. Okay, this is huge. Okay, now, again, this is 180. Do check out our other videos. But look, these are how the maps are done in here. And because this is Mechanica themed, you've got this lovely interface. Look, elimination protocol, translation starting, partial translation complete. It's throwing so much more into this. It looks like a lot of fun. Now it does look a bit blurry, but that's because it's supposed to be on a screen. You can see there's like multiple layers behind that. Wow, it just looks amazing. So I'm not going to go through these, but it does. I've just noticed the. There you go. So the first one is chapter 32. So you really are starting just after the core rulebook. I'm not going to read out stories. I'm not going to go into too much. I'm just going to pick out some highlight bits. Again, fantastic artwork. This, let's hold it up. This is familiar. This looks, if anyone is a fan of the game Destiny, or Destiny 2, very, very similar. Very, very similar styling. And I love that. That is, the artwork is gorgeous. The minis are highly, highly detailed. We'll get to the minis in a second. So that's the Cogseer Primus. Look at that. And we have a mini of this one as well. I mean, how about that? Playing in one of your D&D Pathfinder adventures. I mean, you can play this character anyway. There's a Mechanica kind of character, a hero character, which is in the Fabled box set, or Fables box set. If you haven't yet seen that video, by the time you're watching this, maybe I have my other videos up. This is the assassin. It's just like Darth Maul twin blade without it being a lightsaber. Great pose and everything. This one is kind of hovering, getting ready with his blasters. Here you can see different encounters there. There's the Colossal. Epic. And then you got, do not read any further unless instructed to. So this is the narrative. So this is the story behind what's going on. Twists and turns. And although it's written in kind of linear order, well, numbered order, you don't read it in a line. This is the kind of turn to your page adventure that we've probably seen in things like Fighting Fantasy. I grew up with Fighting Fantasy. Fantastic games. Steve Jackson, Ian Livingstone. Well done, guys. Campaign ending 5. So there you go. You got more. And I love the fact. So this was also in the main core book. This is your notes section. So you keep notes, but it's BARDSUNG. They've actually just used music paper. I like that. And a campaign tracker as well. So you can see that this includes 3 main narrative chapters. Plus you can do the individual encounters, like a boss fight as well. But you can see, look, 4, 6, 5 massive sections. So it's going to take you, that's a lot of extra content. That's the end of the book. Right, that is the book. Let's have a look at what else is in here. So, I do apologise. This is going to get noisy. It is taped down the side. Let's pull that off. Don't need that. Don't need that. And it all, 2 sides. Here we go. Right, so this comes off. And there we go. Wow. Let's just have a look at some of these. Okay, so we've got 6 of these guys, if I can get them out. These are deep holes actually. Let's have a look. I mean, wow! Look at that pose. He's literally just floating. Pew pew. Incredible amount of detail there. Oh wow, look at that, like energy cogs going into his back, look, like batteries. Superb. What else we got? Here's the assassin. Very kind of monk move there. Try and get you some of the detail. You can see how deep these miniatures are. The level of detail on these, and you can see on the right hand side of your screen, you can see the various kind of artwork. These are the renders which are coming up. These are really, really deep sculpts. Pretty much all of the, even the base is textured. I just noticed that. And it's got cogs in, look. That's such a nice touch. There is always so much detail in Steamforged games that they are just beautiful. Right, he's in there. Let's get one of these guys out. I love this. I mean, look, this could be easily just be a Warforged character for your campaign. You get like the blue highlights, put in some light effects as if it's got LEDs in there. Great stuff. He's even got, while most of it is metal, they've even got like these wood textures. It's so nice. Let's have a look. Oh, look at this shield guy. Double shield. He actually looks like he's smiling there. So much armor, so much detail. Look at that sword. And he's just got this, I don't know what they are, like mini cog motifs all over the armour. This one, I'm trying to get a good picture of the base. You can see there's like brickwork and a track, maybe like a rail track. Not sure. Let's have a look at the Colossus. I mean, he is big. That is a large mini. SFG on the base. Look at that. I mean, I've got my pointy stick here. Here we go. Let's see how you can see how deep these are. Okay, these are big. This is really big, chunky. If you're a miniature painter, you are absolutely going to fall in love with painting these. Look at that face though, look. Square jaw, the helm coming down, the faceplate. Really, really cool. Incredible looking. And then we have the Overseer. And it's got 4 arms. Massive sword. You can even see there's even the writing on the top of the staff there. It's just visible in this light. But look at this. You can see, look, the light is picking up all the rivets on that. That's how detailed these things are. And then, oh yeah, I just noticed, look, the base has actually got steps. That's nice. I haven't seen that before. That is really nice. You could have him as a player character in your tabletop game as well. Great. Now we also have that's a fair amount actually. Look, so these are your you're gonna have equipment cards, power up cards in here, plus a few others. And, oh, this one's that's a fair sized deck as well. So you're gonna have your enemy cards, your tile cards, and you've got some pull cards, some mysteries. I like that. I like that a lot. Excuse me. So these gems, you get gems and runes. These are your power-ups. Add the following to this hero's abilities. Miss effect. That's nice. That is so nice. I'm not going to open them up because I'm not there yet. This is mine. This is not a review copy. This is mine. This is bought and paid for. I backed the Kickstarter, and I am so glad that I did. Let's actually see if this one I can. I had trouble getting the BARDSUNG back into the box after I took everything out, but this one is nice and straightforward, much more manageable. Now, I know BARDSUNG has only just come out. I mean, pardon. I know BARDSUNG has only just come out in terms of the Kickstarter edition. And you'll be able to buy this in retail from April 2022. It's March as I'm filming this, March 2022 as I'm filming this. So you will be able to get this from April. Now, I'm already hoping that they make an announcement for new stuff. I haven't even started playing the main box, let alone the expansion. But I'm already hoping that that they make an announcement soon about what else is coming out, what other accessories I can pick up and get. This is gorgeous. Do check it out. If you like this video, do let us know in the comments below. Do share this video with others. You can find us on youtube.com/bandofbadgers. Please do subscribe. Every little bit helps. And until then, I'll see you again soon. Stay safe. Bye-bye.